Master Rank, what up, player? What's going on, man? Called Chronicles. Just waiting to get a couple people up in here because I'm gonna break down some boxing news, man. I'm gonna break down some boxing news. I did a live stream earlier this morning, and I was speaking on some information, and I got that information confirmed. I got some information confirmed, man. But this morning, I think I did that live stream at like 5:45 in the morning, and I told you I was gonna reach out to some people. They got back to me. I wish they would have got back to me while I was at the desk, but it's confirmed. Thank you for sharing, man. That's why you a moderator. That's why you a moderator. But I'm just pin that. So Keyshawn Davis and Albright rematch. Cause remember they fought already. Definitely in the works, man. I got the confirmation on that from one of the promoters. I reached out. They got back to me. That fight is definitely in the works for January 31st. All right. So I want to, touch on a little bit of boxing news and stuff, right? Smash that like button, especially if you talk boxing. Talk boxing. Hit the like button. If you gossip boxing, hit the like button, man. And then you wonder why I don't engage in that community like that anymore, man. Because these guys sit around all day, every day, with opinions. No receipts on nothing. They're die-hard, quote-unquote, supposed to be die-hard fans that have created boxing channels, boxing platforms to talk boxing. Also, from what I'm hearing, I'm going to say alleged, that they wanted Keyshawn Davis to fight Gary Antoine Russell, but he refused. He didn't want that fight. We're going to say alleged over here. Allegedly. What's your thoughts on that, man? What's your thoughts on that, man? What's your thoughts on that, man? Why didn't he want to fight Gary Antoine Russell? He wants to fight a guy that he defeated. But remember, that fight was overturned because of the failed drug test. All right? He failed the drug test. If y'all remember, man. Do y'all remember that? We in the building. Let's get the likes to match the numbers in the building, man. Now I got some more boxing news, man. I got more boxing news, but I'm just holding off on it, man. Right? I'm holding off on it, man. Yeah. I know the times to go on now. I go on when the circus pops out. It's a lot of content circuses going on. No substance. Abdullah Mason, man. They had the grand arrivals, man. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for y'all to come out the bushes. Y'all gotta come out the bushes, man. Cause I know y'all want this information and then try to skip off and act like y'all are valid out here. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Favorite day of the week? Friday. Payday Friday for me. What's your favorite day of the week, man? What's your favorite day of the week, man? Put it in the comment section, man. Put it in the comment section. And I got some Tank Davis news, man. And I'm not even gonna put it out. I need them to come out the bushes, right? I need them to come out the bushes. I got the Tank Davis news, man. Right? And I'm surprised. Like, see, this is what I be saying about all these guys that sit online that are supposed to be Team Tank Davis and have they supposed to be like insiders. See, most of the guys that like quote unquote you say have notoriety on the internet, they really don't get to know information. They're like they're super fans, super idol worshippers of certain fighters, certain networks, promotional companies, things like that, because they don't be having the information. Like I remember that with the Earl Sexuals, right? These dudes used to be like, and it'd be like groups of the, and that's what they do. Like if once they know like you're a cult follower or worshiper of a fighter, your channel could possibly grow on the internet. Because you would get a fan base of cult followers, cult worshipers. But it's like, you're selling your soul for that? I'd rather be who I am, in the shadows. Nobody watches me, but you have receipts on all these people that claim to not watch you, copy and emulate the things that you do, right? That's the biggest reward of being a content maker, is when they claim that they don't watch you, but yet they follow or try to copy the things that you do. They try to jump in front of you, right? This is, I have receipts on all this. I just don't care to front on certain people anymore. I think I front on them by just always continuing to do me and keep inventing myself and just growing. But I got some Tank Davis news, man. You guys never broke this shit. I don't know why, if y'all supposed to be, fuck with Tank Davis and know his team and have all the information, right? Tank Davis's fight got canceled because Tank, it had nothing to do with those false allegations, right? Those allegations was false. That was old dirt. How you doing? Hopefully you hit the like, but that was old dirt. But the real reason why Tank Davis fight fell through, he didn't want to go with the script, man. Jake Paul's fights are all scripted. Tank Davis was going to go in there and knock him out, and Jake got scared. Jake got scared, man, because he knew he could not control him. So they pulled the plug. They sabotaged the fight. We're gonna say alleged. I don't want y'all to get my channel jammed up. This is alleged. But they sabotaged the fight, man. They used the poor ticket sales, the lackluster ticket sales, right? They used the other things, but this is the way for them to get out of the deal, the contract. Tank Davis being difficult to work with, right? Him not upholding his side of the agreement. Now, now I'm not even gonna say alleged on that, because we know Tank gives it up like that, don't we? Don't we know that? Lamont Roach took him to court, right? Didn't Lamont Roach want to sue him for breach of contract? So Tank has a history of that, man. Right? He has a history of breaching contracts or not upholding his end of a binding agreement, which is a contract. Right? But how's the content looking, y'all? I am tired, man. I'm not tired because of the work. We had top of the line equipment, so the work was easy. I'm tired because of the time that I get up in the morning. Shadow Company, what's going on, man? I'm just breaking this Tank Davis story, man. Look, I'm gonna give these to my kids. I didn't even eat these. I'm just breaking this Tank Davis story, man. All these super Tank Davis fans, and none of them had the real insight as to why this fight was called. Right? Man, yo. And when the chat get a little bit more lava, I told y'all to play. Did y'all see the grand arrivals today? See, I give away the gems. I let the clowns in the circus act like they control the narratives with their fake views. But I give away the gems over here, man. And the biggest gem I gave away, and I spoke on it, came to fruition today. Did you see how the grand arrivals, one fighter is being set up? He's being set up, man. He's being set up. Did y'all watch the grand arrivals, man? I told y'all, man. Don't switch up the energy. They can't switch up the energy, man. The storyline is there now. Somebody got to get knocked out, man. Saturday night, man. Somebody got to get knocked out, man. Didn't I tell y'all that? I was like, yo. They setting themselves up, man. Somebody got to get knocked out. Somebody has to get knocked out. Did y'all watch the grand arrivals? Right? Or y'all watch the grand arrivals? Let me know if y'all seen the grand arrivals, man. Put it in the comments next time. Somebody got to get knocked out, man. The setup is there now, man. Look. I'll play the audio real quick. Yeah, they lined them up, man. They lined them up, man. See all that chilling circuit shit? Messing with all these niggas with no motion? They done lined them up, man. He gotta get the knockout now. Well, he gotta get the knockout. Yo, B-Dub gotta get the knockout, man. Right? Y'all know that, right? B-Dub has got to get the knockout, man. Yo, the lineup. Yeah, how they lined him up. Look. Boxing is a dirty game. Boxing is a dirty game. That's why I said, yo, don't switch up the energy, man. Keep that energy low.
He's up for the challenge, and he is the more accomplished, more experienced fighter.
Keep that energy.
More experienced. You're willing to take any type of challenge, but taking this challenge all the way here in Riyadh, why?
Yeah, I mean, alhamdulillah, you know, for this opportunity, for me to be champion.
You gotta knock Devin out Saturday night, man.
This is a dream come true, you know, of mine. And, you know, I want to fight the best fighters in the world. And, you know, Brian Norman is a champion. I'm the challenger. This is not the first time for me. It's not the second time for me. And, you know, this is to be the, you know, my third time fighting the champion. And I look forward to it.
How about this weight? How is this working for you? You look.
Yeah, they lined them up, man. Y'all can hear this audio?
Right now?
Yeah, I mean, I look how I feel. Nice and healthy.
Is that what we expect? Nice, healthy, solid on Saturday? How is this going to make a difference for your performance?
4 likes.
I
Keep running the likes up, y'all.
See, you know, much more of my natural, my best self. You know, when I am when I'm sparring, when I'm at my best. You know, I've been depleting myself. Most of my fights, you know, and really just hurting myself and you know, making weight and leaving it all in the gym. You know, now I'm more of my natural best self, and it will show on November 22nd, inshallah.
Just between you and I, you know, we're not just talking about you making 147. We're also talking about Norman Jr. making 147. He's already there. He's got a lot more experience there. He's also hitting you as a solid welterweight. How do you think you're going to assimilate that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's a hard puncher. He's a good fighter. You know, I got nothing but respect for him and his team, and you know, thank them for the opportunity. And you know, I look to go in there and be victorious, and the world will see, you know, how I do it. You guys got to tune in November 22nd, and I will show y'all.
We look forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Damn.
Back to you.
He gotta knock him out, man. They lined them up, y'all.
Now let's welcome from Decatur, Georgia, USA.
Yeah, they lined them up, man.
Undefeated.
Hopefully Millie City, and you know,
22 of his 28 wins,
when he gets over there with Millie City, he breaks this down.
This Saturday, the reigning and defending WBO.
They did him dirty, y'all. Boxing is foul, man.
As the assassin to Brian Norman Jr. Shout out to some Southern fighters. We don't get a lot of guys from down in Georgia. isn't very often where I'm from. And he loves to talk that trash with that southern drawl, Sergio. I know you had a laugh at him telling Devin Haney, stay in the pocket with me, man. See what happens.
Man, I love that southern twang, but I love the things he was saying. He was getting into the punch selection that he was going to throw. This man carries cement gloves, man. This man carries thunder in both punches.
Thunderous glove, look.
We know power is something you can't teach, but he has more than power. The thing about Norman Jr., he has timing, he has skill, he has
Timing, skill.
break the distance, break the range. He knows how to fight taller fighters, longer fighters, and from what I learned in Fight Week, a very intelligent fighter. And he's gonna have his hands full. Yeah, look, what I like about Brian Norman is he's very comfortable in his own skin. You see him on stage right now, but that carries over into the ring. He knows exactly who he is, and he's not trying to dance in there. He steps to you, he brings that big
Not trying to dance. Look.
Let's hear from the champ now. He's with Claudia.
They lined them up,
so
y'all.
much confidence as you're walking in as
So
the
much
champion.
confidence.
You just
Don't
heard the
switch
words
up.
from Devin Haney saying he's a challenger and he's going to make it interesting for you on Saturday. But I understand you had a few words with him yesterday. Would you like to share with us?
One more time?
Yesterday you had a few words with Devin?
No.
No? You had no words?
No, they had no words. I didn't talk to him. You said I talked to him?
No, like you had words for him.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
By that action, boss. Come Saturday, we on that.
And there's so much confidence, but yet you're exposing your title. You're here in Riyadh, completely different
They lined
experience.
them up. This is how you gotta win the
has it been
fight.
for you?
This is what I'm accustomed to. This is who I am. I'm the real definition of a world champion. I'll go any and everywhere, and I will step my flag. My name is the Assassin for a reason. Once I sign a contract, it's like that.
So I recall that you said, based on the video, that you had a promise for him on Saturday because you are the solid 147. You are the hardest hitter. So was there something that you said? I'm just egging you
Look,
on because there
yes,
was
she
something
is
interesting
egging
you
him
said
on.
that you were gonna.
Knock him out.
There you go. So that's the promise.
Most definitely. I ain't trying to see no.
You gotta knock him out, y'all. Then I give y'all that gem.
Judge myself, so I'm going to go out there and use it.
There we go. We look forward to seeing.
Yo,
you
he
on
gotta
Saturday.
knock him out, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to my team, man. They lined him up. If he gotta knock Devin Haney out, man. If he does not knock Devin Haney out, he's not gonna win this fight, y'all. He has to knock Devin Haney out. And that's why I said what I said leading up to this. When his father, I seen his father on Millie City, and he was talking that, oh, they trying to do all. I'm like, nah, brother, keep the same energy. You have got to knock Devin out. Me and a lot of my peoples, we're betting the knockouts. Don't switch up. Because that is the narrative now. You're knocking him out. If you do not knock him out, and Devin goes in there and takes your punch, and the fight is close. I said this earlier. When I was doing my fight talk on this, I didn't do too much of it because I know how these guys steal my content. So I said, I'm just going to wait, but I'm putting my receipts out there. I said, yo, you got to knock him out. You was talking that knockout shit. Look at the narrative they put on you right there. That's Claudia, right? She was this, yo, this shit is what they do. You have got to knock him out. If you do not knock him out, if it's a close fight, you already know how it's gonna play out. You're not getting a decision. You said you was knocking this man out, man. This man cannot go 12 rounds with you. He cannot go 12 rounds with you. So you're gonna have to do what you need to do, right? Because if he goes 12 rounds with you, Devin Haney's getting a decision, man. He's getting a decision, man. You got to knock this guy out, man. You got to knock him out, man. Your father was running around all on the chitlin circuit. Still is this fight week. He's still out there in front lines of the chitlin circuit. You got to knock him out, man. You don't knock him out, the writing is on the wall. You're not getting a decision.
I use it.
There we go. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Brian Norman Jr. making his debut in Riyadh and on DAZN. We've never been able to call one of his fights, Sergio, but if you were in his corner, what would your strategy be to beat the dream Devin Haney?
Be yourself.
Norman Jr., I know it sounds cliche and you want to hear something different, but be yourself. Brian Norman Jr. carries lightning in both punches. I mean, he has good timing. He made his bones in Mexicali. That's where I first learned to box. And this is a man from Georgia who started his first dozen fights fighting Mexicans in Mexico. That can quickly go right, but he learned from those tough guys. He knows how to fight. We know he can punch, but he can box as well. Very smart fighter. My words to him is, be yourself, young man.
Yeah, and you hear Brian Norman say before that he's a true world champion. Won his title in San Diego against Giovanni Santian. That was a spectacular knockout. Bloodied him, face planted him. And then earlier this year, right, in Tokyo against Jin Sasaki, that's probably the knockout of the year when we have the Ring Awards. So Brian Norman very confident for a reason. But Devin Haney's defense is way different than fighting a Giovanni Santian or Jin Sasaki.
Well, he called it the knockout of the decade, by the way, not just the knockout of the year. Right. Sergio, on the flip side, Devin Haney, he says, I'm not going to run. We saw his last fight against Jose Ramirez, a very lethargic, uninspiring performance. What would your strategy be if you were fighting Brian Norman Jr.?
To run. to box and move. Do not stand in front of this man. You got to use angles. You got to use that jab. You got to use it upstairs and downstairs.
Now I'm going to play some more content right now. Since I'm talking a little boxing, called Chronicles. Shout out to this brother right here from Philly. Yo, he compared Brian Norman Jr. to Earl Spence. And I found that ironic. They're managed by the same guy. They're managed by the same company. But he compared them to Earl Spence. And I was like, yo, I never thought of that, but that is,
The holiday season means a house full of people all up in your
Spence,
internet.
y'all.
100%
he got to knock Devin Haney out. They set him up.
Fight, but you don't need to look like you're running. You know what I mean? So I think that with conventional pro grade, no disrespect to pro grade or Norman. I just think he's a flat-footed guy that's suited better as far as name for Haney than it is as far as risk. I don't think Haney's in as much risk as people thought after watching both of them fight, because I think Haney's jab is going to tell the story for the first 4 or 5 rounds until Norman starts to time that. Now, if he starts timing it and he's not like buttered up by that time or peppered up by that time, then maybe he can start coming back in that fight. But I think that Haney is going to control it early with the jab and then start making Norman a little bit desperate and reach a little bit more in the second half of the fight, where he has opportunities, Haney that is, to hurt Norman the way he did pro grade. So it's going to depend on whether Norman can adjust and show us.
Listen, if that happens, like I was trying to prepare y'all for all of this, man. Cause I listen. I unlike all you guys that claim you don't listen or watch people, I watch everything. I just stopped commenting. Cause I used to comment and all that on different people's shit. You niggas is weirdos on the internet, man. Weirdo fans, right? But I was saying that. What this brother saying from Philly, this is courtesy YSM. I was saying that. I was like, yo, all of y'all are being programmed to see this fight one way. If this fight is not that way, you guys are going to be fucked up. You guys are going to be so fucked up, man. That's why they line Brian Norman up. He got to knock Devin Haney out, man. If he don't knock him out or go in there and rock him, break his ankle, or it's going to be bad, man. It's going to be bad, man. It's going to be bad, man. But hey, what do I know? Let me finish with this called Chronicles, man. Still got a little bit of time.
His game, like if he can move laterally and move around on his feet, take angles, things like that, is yet to be seen. So if he does it this fight, I'll be, pleasantly surprised. But I don't think it's in his wheelhouse. I think Norman is who we think he is, which is a good pressure pocket fighter. He fights like a Mexican with good reflexes, except for he's conventional. You know what I mean? Whereas Spence fights like a Mexican with good reflexes, and he's a southpaw. I think he's another Spence cloth type of guy, which is good. I'm not comparing him to nobody trash. I don't think Norman's a bad fighter at all. I just think that his style is suited for Haney, who's looking to move around a little bit more now. Like his last fight, Haney was moving a little bit too much But I think if he just brings it into a balance between who he used to be, standing and taking angles, throwing his jab, standing behind his shield, and what he's now trying to be with Shane Mosley, or when he had Shane Mosley in his camp last camp.
Now he's with Mickey Beck. He's back with Mickey Beck.
Yeah, he was moving too much with Shane. So I think he needs to be somewhere in the middle. He needs good movement early in the fight, but you don't need to look like you're running. You know what I mean? So I think Haney, if he gets that synergy between the two, will easily
almost dropped my phone, y'all.
Point Norman. I don't want to say you knock him out, but he gonna hurt him in the first 4 or 5 rounds.
Man, yo, let me stop. You heard what he said? He said he's gonna hurt him. Are y'all prepared for that, man? Are y'all prepared for that, man? If Brian Norman gets hurt in this fight, man, you see the media and the commentators, they not doing him no favors, man. He got to get the knockout. If he gets hurt by a guy he's supposed to knock out, how's that going to look, y'all? How does that look, man? How does that play out, man? How does that look, y'all? How does that look, man? That's not a good look, man. That's not a good look, man. Yo, this is the Chronicles, man. It's the Chronicles, man. But he compared him to Earl Smith. I like that comparison. He does come off like an Earl Smith type of fighter. They're managed by the same people.
I think Norman is the type of guy that adjusts on the fly. I think Norman is who you think he is. But he has a chance. I know I've been speaking on Haney for the most part, but I mean, if he's punching in between shots, we already seen that's what he's going to try to do, because that's Haney's kryptonite. That's what's been happening to Haney. When you look at Linares, when he caught him, when you look at Garcia, when he caught him, the guys catch him is in between his shots. If Haney's expecting it, he got good enough defense when he's waiting for you. But if you catch him in between shots, he's going to timing. You got opportunities, especially, as I said, his biggest flaw in his film is every time he throws his jab, he don't keep his right hand on when he throws his jab. When he throws his jab, he pulled his right hand down, and that's a rookie mistake. But if he's still doing that, he's going to get caught with the same thing Ryan Garcia caught him with.
Left hook.
Norman's going to come in throwing left hooks crazy because of that. So we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a good fight, but I think it's tilted in Haney's favor because of Norman's style.
Now, Norman opened up as the favorite. Are you surprised?
I mean, it is. I mean, I think they made him the favorite because he's a natural 147-pounder. And, they going by the old adage of good big man beats good little man, so to speak. But, I don't think, I think it's a mistake to make Norman the favorite in this fight. But now that I know he is the favorite, I might make me some money this weekend. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they be giving away the game. Yeah, they be giving away the game, man. That was courtesy of YSM. I put the link. And what's the name? I told you I listen to everybody, man. Cherry Wet 492. What's up? What's up? Master Rank. You might want to jump on her, Master Rank, if you're still in here. Cherry Wet.
Come on, Master Rank.
Cherry Wet. You might want to jump on her, Master Rank. So Norman is the favorite, man. But he got to get the knockout, man. I'm betting the knockout. He said he going to knock Haney out, man. Got a lot of people hit me up for that bet already. A lot of people. I'm getting the Chronicles out now, man. Like I'm telling you, when I go live at the desk, I'm not talking no boxing. I'm talking to boxing now in the car. Because when I do my thing in front of my tools and all of that, it's not boxing. We doing the boxing right now for y'all, man. What I do at the desk, I'm gonna remix some content and talk other things. Maybe Max B. Max B is running around with the wave. with the wave. Yeah, he got to knock Boy out though, man. Yeah, if he doesn't knock him out, it's not gonna be nice, man. It's not gonna be nice, man. He got to get the knockout, man. Without the knockout, I don't see him winning this fight, man. They set him up, man. They set him up. I'm seeing what else is on. Smash that like button, man. Likes are free. Here we go, right here. Look, the shenanigans are starting, y'all.
Widest view I've ever seen, and it's a game changer. It has two cameras like eyeballs.
The shenanigans are starting. Look.
Bill, FightHard.com. Does Devin win this fight easily on the weekend?
We're going to do it just like we always do it. We come, he stopped this fight, come, and we're getting the W.
Three division champion. And are you worried about Norman's power at all?
Hey, listen. He's a great champion. This is what dreams are made of. UAE, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. There's no second. It's getting hot.
Is Devin switched on for this fight? Is he really mentally prepared?
This is what dreams are made of. I mean, you couldn't look at it. You know what I mean? Shout out to technology and everybody that's made this happen. There's nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We hear a lot about it, but at the end of the day, it's two world champions alive. We're looking forward to it.
Will there be a victory in
Yeah,
another
Bill's
corner?
crazy.
If Ryan Garcia wins a belt, could they get it on next year? Both
I'm not interested in anyone but Brian Norman Jr. This is what we came for. I'm Bill Hagen Jr., baby.
Thanks, Bill.
Damn. They are trying to spook the Normans, man. They are trying to spook the Normans, man. I can't wait to see the content that comes out of this, man. What these guys are gonna be reporting on and saying. See, Pops, man. Pops is jumping on the chitlin circuit, right? He been on the chitlin circuit too long, man. You are in front of the bright lights now, man. The lights are bright, man. Leave the chitlin circuit alone, man. The chitlin circuit is smoke and mirrors. Keep telling you that all these guys you catering to on the chitlin circuit, they have no real motion. They sold for the chitlin circuit. To be a chitlin circuit, quote unquote, influencer that can't post no influence. And now you are in front of the bright lights on foreign land, foreign sand. And you got to get the knockout, man. I think you could do it, though, man. I think you could do it, man. I think you could do it, man. Let's see what else is on. I might have to call one of my executive producers. Let me see if they're available. Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. I have you on my podcast. You know, you're one of my consultants. Did you get a chance to see what I sent you?
I did view it briefly, but I have patience in between, so. But I was viewing it, yes.
Yes, I asked you for some comments. I also asked you, you know, you're online, you're on air now. You can feel free to constructive criticize and give me some pointers because you are one of the executive producers of The Source.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Well, you already know you're doing a great job. The more content you put out there, the better it's going to be.
Yes,
the more bigger audience you'll have. So just keep doing your thing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, even though I saw it briefly, because, I have patience, I did see that you actually had a good one. This one was really, really good. So.
Oh, thank you.
I enjoy it. I didn't get a chance to comment, but I'm glad you called me so I can personally tell you.
Yes.
You're doing great. Keep up the good work.
Well, you could always comment too, but as a consultant, you're one of my consultants, so I take your advice. That's why I was trying to show you how I'm switching it up.
I like that. I like that. Something different.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because you're definitely team Source. You're involved in the growing of the business, right? That's right.
Yes, absolutely. I think you're doing big things.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And like I told you yesterday, I got a lot going on. I got a young fighter on my hands. It's getting in the fights on the bus and stuff. So
Well, that's fine. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm sorry. I had one of my associates talking to me. Yeah. My apologies. So you said that you have a new fighter?
Yeah, she fought yesterday on the bus. Remember I was telling you about the...
Oh yes, I do remember that. How did that go?
Yo, man, I don't listen, man. I think we're gonna have to start cutting back from having her in the gym because she's getting too much confidence, and now she wants to defend everybody.
Right.
Well,
you know what? What better person to teach her than you? You have a gym.
Yes.
You have the experience, and
but we don't listen. Yes, it's you. She knows that she's allowed to defend herself, so that's what she tried to use as why she did what she did. But like I told her, your friend was being bullied. You wasn't. You always want to be the bully protector now and fight everybody. You can't do that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. But if she has a friend that she sees that can't defend themselves,
well, like I told her, you go get the bus driver. That's his job. You can't you can't take matters into your own hand, because you see, when you took matters into your own hand, even though that kid hit you and you defended yourself, they made it seem that you was the aggressor. And that's how I was explaining to her yesterday. And you know this. I said, anytime you are superior and you end up whooping ass, the aggressor is always going to turn into the victim.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's what happened.
Sure. I totally agree.
And that's what happened. And not only did he turn into a victim, he was a boy. And then it just made it even worse that this girl who was trained was able to whoop his ass the way she did.
Right. Well, she learned from the best. You might as well just get baby girl in the gym, get her there, get her those gloves, get her name put on there, and let her do her thing.
Yeah, no, she's gaining too much confidence. That's why she likes to fight now. It's like, no,
as she should.
I didn't teach you. I wasn't teaching you how to fight to beat people up. I was teaching you how to fight to defend yourself.
And that's even more of a reason to get her in there. Just give her some more training.
Yeah, you play defense, but you're trying to play offense now. You want to beat on people. We don't do that. We play defense.
Right.
But yes, when you get a chance, please feel free as the consultant, because you are one of the consultants / executive producer of the news by Shanewz Source Experience. Leave those comments, please. Thank you.
I will. Thank you.
Yes, and I'll talk to you soon. This was
okay. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for answering, Jacqueline. This is Jacqueline, the Source Experience consultant. Appreciate you.
Yes, you're very welcome. Have a wonderful evening.
You know, look, I got, before I close out, whatever you like. Whatever you like.
Oh my God. Have a good day.
You too. Yeah, whatever you like. Y'all know what movie that's from? Y'all know what movie that's from? Yeah, that is a classic line. Coming to America, y'all. That is Coming to America. That is one of my consultants. They help me out with my content and things like that. But that's my movie. Remember, I'm about to end the live stream. Remember the scene in Coming to America where he meets his wife to be, and she was trained, and he was asking her, like, what do you like? And she was like, whatever you like. Whatever you like. Let's see what else is on. I don't see nothing else to react to. I don't see nothing else to react to. Oh wow, Lamont Roach and them. Did they have an official press conference? Damn. Was this an official press conference? Hold on. That shit, yeah, you see the PBC should be getting drowned out now, man. I think they might have had an official press conference. That shit got drowned out, man. Damn. Let's see, did that shit get drowned out?
Because getting home late gets you that look. Because you're only human. There's hills.
Let's see, they had a press conference.
You know, my first question.
Oh nah, that's why I got drowned out. They did a virtual joint. Yeah, I'm not interested. They did a virtual joint, man. But I'll be back on in a little bit, maybe an hour or two at the desk, do some more reaction. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the Source, the news by Shanewz Media, Marketing, Management, Consulting Agent. You know, you do have options, man. Refresh the super chat.